Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 268 of Super Kelly Brothers podcast for the 30th of September 2024. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jodie Kelly.
And let's see if we can get through this without my voice cracking. Oh, too late. Oh, well, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. And I'll see you next week.
Good old Sloan's got the old lurgy.
I've got. It's a cold. It's not anything else. It's just a cold.
It's not the vid.
It's not the vid or the Rona or whatever you want to call it. It's just I've got a wee bit of sniffles and a sore throat and the old head's a bit kind of wobbly. Not even man flu. Just not enough for man. You know, when man flu strikes and the men walk into the room going, "Oh God, everything hurts," like that. And of course, and the women collectively roll their eyes. Yeah. It's not as bad as that. It's just I don't feel particularly myself. Is what I don't feel. So it's man cold.
Well, you shouldn't be feeling yourself anyway. It's fine.
Well, that's very true. Yeah. People get in trouble for
not
that.
At your age. You put it back out.
No, definitely not. It did.
Yeah.
So I've got that. Are you blooping?
Am I blooping?
There was a notification sound there. I don't know what it was from. Yeah. So here's the thing I've noticed, and thank you very much, StreamYard, whoever did this. Every time we do this, I have to go like with a intro video. Somebody has said that wouldn't it be a good idea if you could cue an intro video. So I don't need to do it anymore. I didn't notice it until tonight.
Yeah. I've only done it a couple of times, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So nice. That whole thing is gone now. So,
yeah. And apologies everybody that we were not
in yesterday.
Yeah, we were
late tonight.
We were at a 50th birthday party for one of our very good friends, and it was a very, very busy party. And I had a very, very sore head this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had a very, very light head this morning.
Aye.
And obviously my throat as well, which is not doing so good.
Gone. Right. So
let's power through this.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's the tea. Nice bit of tea and honey sounds nice now, actually.
It does.
Sad news from the world of entertainment. Unfortunately, we lost a good one this week. We lost Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Who's famous for playing Miss Jean Brodie, and nothing else. She, of course, was in. She was in Harry Potter, but she's also in that movie that Anna and I love to watch, The VIPs. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's Richard Burton in it as well. It's these guys. People who are in a waiting room waiting to go on a transatlantic flight, and it's just their lives. It's just like it's a box episode, but it's a movie set in one set. And she's in it and she's great. She plays the secretary of this company, and she basically saves the company. So it's a good.
It's an oldie.
It's an oldie, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Richard Burton.
If we had more of an audience, probably
Rod Taylor.
More people would complain the fact that we whole career that women's had, we put it down to Miss Prima Jean Brodie and Harry Potter.
I remember when she was starring as Widow Twanky at the Gaiety. That's my favourite. No, she wasn't. She was never Widow Twanky, because Widow Twanky's always played by a bloke.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a fantastic actress. She's latterly known, obviously, for Downton Abbey.
Of course, that's right.
I think she played Dame Lady Sylvia de Francesca Dan. I don't know. I never watched it. It's crap. Even though Hugh Bonneville was in it.
Not enough car chases in it for you.
Not enough Hugh Bonneville. That was my problem.
I
like him as an actor. I think he's very good.
Anyway,
we're talking about Dame Maggie here. Yeah. And of course, she was known as Miss McGonagall as well in the Harry Potter. Why is there always trouble? It's always you three.
Playing arguably Jean Brodie again.
Well,
kind of. A magical.
Yeah, but a magical Jean Brodie.
Aye. Yeah.
I always thought when I was younger, I always got Jean Brodie in Mary Poppins mixed up.
I thought you were going to say Bodie from the
Bo Bridges.
Professionals mixed up.
Aye. Shut it.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what Gordon Jackson used to say to them.
He did. That's right.
Bodie, round the front. Doyle, you at the back.
Bodie and Doyle, that was it. Yeah.
Bodie and Doyle. Bodie and
prime
Doyle.
of the prime of Miss John
Jean Bodie.
Bodie.
John Bodie.
Not brought your homework in again. Screeching round corners into cardboard boxes.
Yeah. And also, somebody at the front door now. Good God. And also, I'm just going to ignore it. Exactly. That's a problem. The other side of that door.
It's not even Halloween.
I know. And then we also lost yesterday, Kris Kristofferson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, it was.
So Rubber Duck himself.
Which obviously his biggest role in in my eyes was Convoy.
Rubber Duck. Yeah, he played Rubber Duck in Convoy. Yeah.
He also had he was a country singer and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was part of the Countryman. Yeah, he did. Yep. He was he was also in the Highwaymen as well with Johnny Cash.
Yep.
They did that big song, The Highwaymen.
Oh yeah, no, funnily enough. Yeah. I thought he was the coolest dude ever when I watched Convoy.
Yeah.
Did you?
I know. Hold on a second. It's all kicked off just now, and everyone's ignoring.
Oh. Somebody at the door. It must be the police, I'm assuming, and I don't mean stinging the boys. Anyway, it's nice of to leave me here like this, reminiscing about Kris Kristofferson on my own. Hopefully we're back soon. That's not a big drama.
I'm back. Yeah, it's Anime
is that drama
at the front door. I don't know.
Oh, is this your wife trying to get home?
No. It's Anime's in the next room ignoring me because I'm doing the podcast and somebody's at the front door.
Oh, I see. Right, but you don't know who's
family members at the front door. No, it's family members at the front door.
All right. On a Monday at 8:20.
Heaven only knows. Anyway, so we lost two within the last week: Kris Kristofferson and Maggie Smith. We'll just go back to that story and just ignore the last 2 minutes that just happened.
Just ignore that.
But yeah, as you said, we watched. I think it was a combination of Independence Day, not that one, Gallipoli, and Convoy. I think was what we watched on that trip in 1984.
Was he in Independence Day? The not the sci-fi one, the original about wife battering?
No, that was Clifton Young. He played Diane Weiss's husband.
Wow, that amazes me how you pluck these things out.
I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Diane Weiss was having a terrible time with her husband in that movie, and then spoilers. I think she burns the house down or something, didn't she? Murders to murder him.
Yeah, it's a 1983 film. Who's it? Kathleen Quinlan's in it. David Keith, Clifton Young, Frances Sternhager. That's the woman who was permanently old. Frances Sternhager. You recognise her to see her, and Diane Weiss, obviously.
Yeah.
Diane. Spoilers. It's a 41-year-old movie. She spends the entire movie because her husband Clifton Young beats her up. And she keeps going. She confesses to her friend or whoever it is, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. That's what she keeps saying all through the movie. And at the very end, she turns the gas on in the oven, waits for her husband to walk in, and she goes, I don't want to die. And then that's how the movie ends.
Ironically, she dies.
Ironically, she dies because of the big explosion that ensues because of the gas. But she also takes out her abusive husband as well.
I'd imagine it's a bit like the bit in the original Star Wars: A New Hope with Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, charred, coming out.
I thought you were going to say the original
sand igloo.
The big explosion at the end of Star Wars.
Well, that as well. And we should rewatch it and see if there's the parallels between Star Wars and Independence Day. Not the Will Smith one, not the Alien
Will Smith one. Yeah.
That's
a good idea, actually. Yeah.
That's a great.
What is going on in your machine? Hello, he is bloop.
Nothing. I've switched everything off. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Phone's over there. Anyway, let's carry on.
here's a funny thing. You remember that baby reindeer that won not one, not two, but four Emmys
I
last
remember
week?
it. Yep.
Turns out it's been wrongly billed as a true story, according to a judge, and apparently Netflix and Richard Gadd can be sued.
It says at the beginning it's a true story.
Well, exactly, but it's not. That's what the judge says. It's not a true story.
Surely
Sorry,
he
it
wants.
was a true story.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying it. The judge is saying it's not a true story.
The judge is saying it's not a true story. It's an entire fabrication, but it's based on her. It's based on this woman, and it's complete lies and all that kind of stuff, and therefore they can be sued.
Well, surely that's a good thing for Richard Gadd, because he wants it not to be true, and then he can go to the woman.
Say that again.
He can go to the lady that's suing to say it's not based on you, so
Right.
you can't sue us then.
So it says, well, yeah, I mean, that's okay. That's an interesting way of looking at that, and well done, Robert Shapiro there. A US judge has ruled hit streaming series Baby Reindeer has been wrongly billed as a true story and will allow a woman who says she's been identified as the real life Martha to pursue her defamation lawsuit against Netflix, because in her eyes, she's been told that that's a true story, but none of that actually happened. Therefore, it's defamation of character.
Whoa. But she's the person that's come forward to say.
She's the one that's Fiona Harvey, isn't it?
Richard Gadd's saying it's not based on her, but it clearly is.
My favorite interview, of course, is with my least favorite human being, which is Pierce Morgan.
Yeah.
But in it, she does come across as
unhinged,
very Martha-like. I don't know. So
she said after it as well that Pierce has got a lovely wee bottom as well, which is very Martha-like.
That's very Martha-like, isn't it?
And the baby reindeer had a wee sweet bottom apparently as well.
That's right.
That's why she called Richard Gadd that, allegedly.
That's right. Because she had a face like a baby reindeer.
That's right.
So anyway, so apparently the judges said you can go ahead and sue. Everything's good. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay to sue.
Soo-hoo. Soo-hoo. Good news if you're in North America, though, because Oasis have said that they are going to be selling tickets for North American shows.
Bring on the fiasco. That's what I say. That's even worse. That's even worse in America for ticket sales, apparently.
I know, yeah. Ticket prices apparently will be ranging from 100, no, 110, no, 120, no, 140, no, 150. Sorry.
Well, they don't have the Ticketmaster over here are cowboys, right? But it's slightly
alleged.
Controlled. It is alleged cowboys. I just found it, just as a side note, I just found out that cowboys were not the good guys. They're the baddies. Did you know that? They're not like ranchers and stuff like that. They're actual cowboys are the baddies when it comes to cowboys and Indians.
Yeah.
Ranchers and all that were farmers. Cowboys.
Yeah, they were just trying to earn a living.
Cowboys were bad guys. That's why, if a bad plumber or whatever comes in, you say, "Oh, it was a bloody cowboy did it." It wasn't, herding sheep. He was actually doing a really bad job.
Well, those would be sheep boys, not cowboys.
That's true. We're talking sheep boys. What was the talk about there again? What was the story we're talking about? Oh, God.
Baby Rain. Oh, Oasis. That's what we're talking about.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis.
So in America, it's like proper Wild Wild West. It's not controlled at all. So the tickets could vary from $150 to $1,000, $2,000 on resale.
Was the government in the UK not supposed to put a cap on ticket sales or something like that?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think they must get a cut out of it or something. I don't know.
Honestly, if you're dumb enough, and I'm not going to say allegedly dumb enough, if you're dumb enough to pay £1,000 to go and see Oasis, it's your money.
Of course.
I'm not paying it, but it's your money. If you want to pay £1,000,
I never even joined in the fiasco. I'll be honest with you. I saw them back in the day.
I've never been a fan.
They weren't that good. They're gradually getting worse as the more I see them. They're only going to play all the songs that everybody knows are off the first 3 albums. Mostly the first 2 albums, I would say.
Oh, definitely, actually.
Definitely, maybe. And the third one, maybe a couple. So, building a career off all that, I don't know. And who's to say they won't split up by the time they're already getting a backlash over here. The Anthony Joshua fight, Liam sung 5 songs, I think, at it, and then the slagging his life about his singing. So he's already kicking off. The press are trying to goad them now, I think. They really are. They're after them. I think it's going to be quite funny over the next wee while until the tour starts.
I think it's a money grab, is what I think it is. I think it's just their careers are not panning out the way that they thought it was going to do, and the only way they can do it is to resurrect the Oasis name and get some cash.
No, sorry, what? Liam's just sold. Well, not just, but he played Nebworth there and sold out bigger than Oasis ever did. So I don't think they need the money. Liam is paying for a divorce, right enough. Noel is paying for a divorce right now.
I don't know. They're interchangeable, to be honest. I couldn't tell you which one was Liam and which one was Noel. They probably say that about us as well.
That's true. Fact, one's clever and one's stupid.
Right, okay. Right, there you go.
I think I know what your answer might be. Yeah, so I don't think it's a money grab, but it'll be interesting to see. And I think the press are going to go for them and wind them right up. There
just
you go.
In case.
So you can say this. Who's the stupid one?
Who's the stupid one? Yeah.
Give you a clue. Yeah, so could be interesting.
Aye. I won't be buying a ticket.
No. I'll sold out, you can't anyway.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look.
The
Cure brought out a new song though this week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a big one for you.
Yeah, which is very Cure by numbers, but that's a compliment, by the way. And once he starts singing, I can't get that song in my head now. It's not a pop song in any means.
Can't get that song out my head,
but it's just terrific. I'm buzzing for the new album coming in. Anyway,
and this is the first album in 16 years.
That's correct. Yep.
I can read the newspaper as well.
Exciting.
I read it in the Metro.
1st of November it comes out, I think. Don't matter.
Oh, is it? Oh, no. Well, not long to wait now. Obviously, they're not going to release it in the summer because that would be ironic.
It's not a summer album, no.
No, I can't imagine it is. Does he still look like Widow Twanky? Calling back to my earlier comment.
Do you know what? He's getting on a bit, obviously, but his voice still sounds young. His voice still sounds young. It's weird.
Maybe they put it through that same technology they do for Darth Vader.
Imagine if they get that messed up. Darth Vader sings The Cure. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Yeah. That was a love song by The Cure. Thanks very much.
That was it, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I'm here all week. Try the view.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because at some point, all the bands that we like will be doing their farewell tour. Not just like the Rolling Stones, where they've been doing a farewell tour now for 25 years, 50 years.
Oh God, they'll keep on rocking till they die. All two of them are away already.
Aye, true. Yeah, Charlie and the other one. Well, 3 of them.
Keith has died, but he's just still rocking.
He's not dead. He's still there.
He died 20 years ago, but he's just still going.
He's pickled. He's still with us.
They just inject him with it, and he's like that. Whoa!
He's like- he's
Wait,
like-
strap a guitar to him and that's him on stage.
He's like Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows.
Who would have
Get
thought
me some
Charlie?
creepy paper, Guillermo.
Who would have thought Charlie Watts would have went first? The most clean living out of
I
the lot of them.
know.
And
I know.
I'd be like that. Curse you, Keith.
I know.
How could he be the first to go? Just goes to
I
show you.
know. It's that old joke about, you can not drink a drop, never smoke a cigarette, and then be struck by a number 10 bus.
Exactly. hmm You can also lead
just
a horse
don't
to
know.
water, but you can't make a pencil lead. Something like that. Well, anyway.
Say that again.
The fun that
people
people
know what-
are missing on this show.
We enjoy it. I wonder if people understand this. Say that again.
The Laurel and Hardy thing.
Oh, well, now they do.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Uh,
It was so loud in that part last night as well.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving along. Do you want to know where the who do you call
Okay,
it
then.
is the big movies of all time ever are?
Where are they?
Well, Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine is in at number 21. They only have to beat The Last Jedi, Jody. And this is why I bring it up, because it's the Last Jedi. It's basically a Last Jedi story wrapped inside a Deadpool and Wolverine story.
Right.
So
This is to cheer me up that it's
this is to cheer you up, yeah.
The Last Jedi.
They have $1.5 million to go, and they overtake The Last Jedi.
Oh, that'd be good. I'd like.
Jody, are you to buy $1.5 million worth of Deadpool and Wolverine?
If I had the money, I bloody would. Yes. We should start a Kickstarter to get it together.
To get it over, yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Get
as
over the
we
line.
like to call it, 2.5 tickets for Oasis in Toronto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So 1.5 million they need to get them over the line, and then they will be the 20th biggest movie of all time ever.
Wow, that's pretty
It's
cool.
nuts, isn't it?
Aye, that is nuts. Oh, can you see my wee Deadpool cup up there?
No.
Deadpool Wolverine cup.
Where is it?
If you zoom into me.
Hold on, let me just zoom in. Zooming in.
Oh yeah, that's it. There,
Snap.
that's it there,
That's it.
and that's my
That-
detonator.
That's your detonator that I promised you and I still haven't delivered.
You didn't deliver. It was a guy
It's
at
in a-
work delivered.
It's on a crate heading towards Scotland, so it will be here at some point.
It's some sort of radio, Raiders of the Lost Ark archive. It's in a crate somewhere in the United States. I've just got to find it somehow.
Yep.
It's there with one of
So
the crystal skulls.
where's Deadpool again? Deadpool.
Well, I do hope it does bypass Last Jedi, but
Yeah.
and it will be a great result for them, and thoroughly deserved as well, I would say.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Avatar is still the number one movie with $2.9 billion.
Is it the second one that's number one?
No, the first one's number
The first one is. The second one's number
Done this
two.
before. No,
Right, start again.
the second one's number 3.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
What was number 2 again? Avengers.
Who does number 2 work for? You
Endgame.
tell him, buddy. Endgame, yeah.
Endgame, aye. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Aye, because
And number
they did the
4.
old- What?
Number 4.
Number 4
Titanic.
is, of course, yeah.
Yep.
Aye, because Jimmy Cameron's got about, is it 3 or 4 in the top 10?
He's got Avatar, Way of Water, Titanic.
Is that it?
Yep.
Only the 3.
I'll tell you something though. Inside Out 2 is in the top 10 of all-time biggest movies of all time ever.
We'll talk about it later, but highly deserved, I would say.
Oh, did you watch it? Did you watch it again?
Well, we never saw it the first time round. We just watched
What?
it the first time.
No way.
No, we never got to see it. We never went.
I have questions. And then the other one is it's more of a kind of drop the dead donkey, this one, but the Hollywood industry is in crisis after the strikes. So there was a report on the BBC, and the only reason I talked about it is because the guy they were interviewing is unfortunately the poor guy. I mean, he's it's not his Hollywood dream is ending in tatters now because he's got to like buy a house, and I think he's moving to the outskirts of Las Vegas so he can like make ends meet because he can afford a house out there.
I think he'll be okay.
Well, apparently the Las Vegas housing market has gone, but anyway.
But that's because of the fires that happening. Oh no,
Las Vegas.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of LA. Sorry.
No. Anyway, so he's a drone pilot,
right?
And he's out of work, and I'm thinking to myself, but Netflix. I mean, the documentaries are 90% aerial shots.
Good point.
I mean, surely that would be the most in demand.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And that's why I thought it was kind of funny.
They just all sorts.
Graham again, and I hope his family, get back on their feet soon. But I'm just saying that I thought it was funny, ironic, rather than funny, haha.
They do all sorts. They'll do drone pilots, though.
Mm-hmm.
But big giant water towers. Have a wee look around. Make sure the
inspections,
lid's on and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Make sure it's all screwed tight.
Yep.
All those bits and bobs.
Yep.
But yeah, a lot of drone shots in the old Netflix, particularly the crime shows.
A lot of zooming over forests and stuff like that.
Yeah. Used to do those with helicopters, obviously, but now you can get right in. I mean, remember the very famous, the most famous helicopter shot probably ever at the beginning of The Shining, which Blade Runner also used footage for at the end.
Uses at the end,
Blade Runner movie,
use the outtakes, yeah.
Yeah. Probably the most famous, I would say. A
A
helicopter shot, but you'd do that with a drone these days, wouldn't you? Probably.
100%,
yeah. A lot cheaper.
A lot cheaper. And then the only other thing is you were talking about showing the Last of Us 2 trailer.
Well, I was actually thinking, let's get Warner Brothers really upset with us because we've been talking about we've been talking about the Salem Lot trailer and we've not kind of spoken about it either.
Yeah.
So why don't we do both of them? Really, because they do get annoyed with us when we show.
They do.
They show stuff. Can we not just show it with the sound down, kind of skip through bits?
I mean,
or would they still be upset, do you think?
They'll monumentally upset with us no matter what we do. So
they're the only ones that ever send us any letters.
Yeah.
Oh, James.
And you think, pros would be like,
Yo, James.
James. How you doing?
We're just about to show a wee Warner Brothers trailer for Salem's
for
Lot.
Old Time Shakes.
Yeah. And
we'll
Last
see
of Us Part 2.
We'll see how long we last before they pull us down. So let us know if they pull us down.
Get the sound down.
It sounds down, but I've got the subtitles on, so if anyone's want to play at home. So this is not going to be good if you're watching this in the black and white TV at home. But anyway,
but you can go on the YouTubes and see it anytime you want, though.
Yeah.
So it's very much going for the 70s vibes, isn't it?
I don't know any of these people.
So
is this?
I think the actor that plays him there. I recognise him.
Oh, I know. I recognise him actually. Yeah.
That plays the Master. Not the Master, but
he plays James Mason's character.
Yes, James Mason's character.
Hail for the Master.
The vibe is very much the David Soul version, though.
Oh, it's quite. So is it a movie? It's a TV show.
It's a movie. Toby Hooper did the original and then it got remade again. Rob Lowe starred in it. I think I saw it. I can't remember if I saw that actually.
Oh, I think I recognise him. Actually. Oh, yeah, I recognise her.
Yeah, I recognise him.
Yep, seen him.
That's a review. I recognise her. Recognise him.
Yeah, I
don't
recognise
her.
her.
Oh, who's that?
I recognise that. Yeah.
Yeah. From the Conjuring universe,
and It.
producers, and It.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very much similar.
Don't let him in. Don't unlatch that. That's very, very similar, actually. Yeah.
The production design is very similar to the.
Do you know who was in the original one? Was Juliette Lewis's dad?
Yes, you're right. That the jail scene.
The famous actor that I can never remember the guy's name.
A poo in my pants about.
Yes, that one. Yeah, that's the very one. Yeah. Well, this looks good.
Does look good, doesn't it?
But,
you're not going to watch it, Big Fearty?
I don't know. I don't like jump scares.
It's out for Halloween.
I bet it is.
I think they're going to
be there.
I think they're going to make. Oh God! Look at them all! Oh my God!
There you go. Right.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
October 3rd. There you go.
I actually thought it was coming straight to streaming, but it's going to. Maybe it's doing it won't do they won't do that double thing of releasing it at home and in the cinema. Surely that is advertised as Max though.
Season 2. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Last was season 2 official trailer.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
So apparently, Sky and HBO are having a bit of a falling out.
Uh-oh.
So, Sky has done a lot of co-productions with them. So Sky's owned by Comcast, which is a big media conglomerate that owns NBC, Universal. No. Rupert Murdoch's got nothing to do with Sky.
He used to.
No, he used to, but he doesn't now.
Oh.
Sky the broadcaster. I don't know about Sky News, but certainly Sky the broadcaster is wholly owned by Comcast now, which is basically NBC Universal.
Right.
And they've had a bit of falling out with Warner's over who gets to do it, because Warner's have decided that they're going to release an HBO Max streaming service in the UK.
Now this same thing happened when Disney Plus.
Oh, that's her from Schitt's Creek. Oh, that's her from. Oh God, what was she in? No, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Anyway,
you just have a permanent cold. Is this what this is like being you?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what she was in.
What?
Last Man Standing. The Tim Allen comedy thing. She played Eve.
Right.
Oh, that's him from Westworld.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
I mean, it looks as if they're following the game pretty closely here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you know the story about the second part at all? I'm not going to spoil it here, but you don't. Right, okay.
No.
That's fine. I mean, that was the trailer. I remember the trailer for the game. That was the opening bit with them sitting with the acoustic guitar.
Is there a guitar sub game in it?
A good what?
A guitar sub game?
Yeah, I think there is, actually. I've not played the second one, so I don't know, but I do know the story.
Have you been keeping up the comments while I've been doing that?
What? Just one. Oh no, all right.
Salem's Lot looks good.
Oops, sorry. It does look good, James. Looking forward to this one. The original one was creepy wee vampire kid at the window. Eek. Aye, and it looks as if it's very similar vibes.
Yeah.
Open the window. What was his brother's? That was his brother, wasn't it? That died.
Yeah.
And then it was his wee brother getting.
Because he would make all these little Frankenstein monster stuff, and he goes he goes back and he reaches back and he gets the cross from one of the gravestones and goes like that to him.
Yeah. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, great.
Talking of things that can take characters out, Green Lantern. Because it's the color yellow and it's wood. It's like a Green Lantern thing.
No. Okay.
So
this is where I have to consult my notes that I've not made.
All right. While you're doing that, I'll play the. I'll ask you what you watching.
Well, not a great deal, I wouldn't say. We started watching a few things. We started watching Will and Harper. Will Ferrell and his pal from Saturday Night
Yeah.
to become trans. So we're only about 20 minutes in, and all they've basically said is that they're going on a road trip, so they've not actually went the road trip yet. And then he's kind of announced to all his colleagues and stuff they went to Saturday Night Live and went, oh, wow, now, wow. So that looks nice. It looks good. It looks kind of life affirming, and it looks as if it's quite an interesting one because Will Ferrell, I think, is going to be asking a lot of questions that probably everybody else ask as well.
Yeah.
About what the change means to their relationship and all that jazz. Friday night dinner I've been blasting through.
It's very good.
Which is good.
It's very watchable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the character with the dog and the dad are just like, those two guys are maniacs.
Hello, Wilson.
So good. Monsters, we've not quite finished.
Oh, haven't you? I have.
No, 7 episodes in. I think there's 9
all
episodes.
Right, so I thought you were going to say you get 7 episodes to go. I was like, bloody hell, you're not even started it yet.
No. I mean, that show gets crazier and crazier and crazier as it goes. But I feel as if there's a twist coming. I do feel it. Don't spoil anything, but I feel as if there's a good. I don't know, but I was really enjoying it. But it is far out stuff. Really far out. Did you enjoy it?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. I thought Javier Bardem. I can't do any spoilers, but Javier Bardem's brilliant in it.
He is.
The
two boys are brilliant in it.
The end. The two boys are when you actually see. When you see the pictures of the original brothers then, and you see the guys playing them now, you're like, bloody hell, that was a good shout of casting those guys.
I'm just finished.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's obviously a gruesome tale and not a pleasant one, but I mean, it's the same thing as the Jeffrey Dahmer thing is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the guy that created this was the guy that created Glee.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. But I think he also did Ratchet and American Horror Story as well.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. No, I think he did. You're right, because that's why he cast Jeffrey Dahmer. The actor that plays Jeffrey Dahmer, he was in American Horror Story. Can't remember his name right now.
Boner.
Pardon?
Boner. Ralph Boner. No. That was the guy's name. Javier is scary.
It is scary. James has watched McMahon.
Oh, yeah. I started watching that tonight.
No, what I was just going to briefly say,
There's a twist within the first 2 minutes of
Mr.
McMahon.
There's an episode in Monsters, and it's just all on the younger brother. And it just slowly closes in for like half an hour. It's like a half hour, 40-minute episode.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
It's just basically him talking to his attorney, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that zoom in thing. Oh yeah, fantastic.
Really great.
Yeah, that's like episode 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah. I started watching Paddy McGuinness, and they've got a kind of spin-off show from Top Gear because they're not making Top Gear anymore. So it's the it's 2 of them basically from Top Gear, not Freddie, obviously, because he's not doing it again. So it's a spin-off show just of them touring around. They've just turned 50. Kris? Yeah.
Chris Harris. I don't like him.
Yeah, Chris Harris. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't like him.
He's okay, but he's not exactly Mr. Personality, is he, compared to Paddy and Freddie?
I saw him. He was doing a review of some BMW in a long distance truck, and I thought he was being sarcastic, but not in a funny, ironic, sarcastic way, just in a sarcastic way. And I was like, Like it wasn't with a kind of type thing. It was just more of a it's a bit shit.
It's a funny one because I don't think his suits being on the TV really, you know, I kind of want to like him though. But yeah, I watched one of those. It was okay. It was alright. And we've started watching. What else? Oh, sorry, Inside Out 2 was the movie we watched.
Yeah.
Friday night movie. We didn't see it in the cinema the first time we watched it. Absolute brilliant. You can relate to everything. You've seen the first one, haven't you?
I've seen them both.
Oh, you've seen them both?
I went to the cinema to see it.
You saw the cinema, sorry. So you did.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second one is better, almost.
No, it is. It is in every measure of a movie.
It's much better. Funnier. And I love it when it goes into the mum and dad's heads as well. And it's like, you really get a kind of sense of what everybody's sort of thinking and stuff. And
strange enough, Sam's favourite character, of course, is Anxiety.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
So, played by Maya.
And it's done such a really clever way. The way that Anxiety is kind of how they build that up to
overthinking.
It's really well done. So
it's
well
brilliant.
done.
Really,
it's 10 out
really
of 10.
well done.
10 out of 10. Yeah, brilliant.
What if your thoughts had thoughts? That's the Pixar way.
Aye, it's great. Yeah, so that's me. I'm done.
Cool.
What about you?
I watched Monsters, the Eric and Lyle Menendez story, Menedez story. Only Murders in the Building, ticking along nicely. Apparently there's a new one out on British TV, with that Mitchell guy, Dave Mitchell. And apparently it's the same kind of vibe. It's like a British version of Only Murders in the Building. So I might give that a try as well.
Right.
I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Have you been watching Agatha all along?
Yeah, sorry, I have. I watched the third episode. Kind of fear as if it's going to go a bit Disney again, a bit kind of the way all the other shows have been going. I think the first two episodes. Well, the first one I wasn't sure about. Second one pulled me in. Third one's lost me again. I would say. Oh
dear. Okay.
Yeah. So.
You didn't like the escape room episode?
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought it was quite good. I thought it was quite well done.
I felt it was that quirky way that I'm not that into. Not really for me.
Do you know it was a better escape room episode?
What?
Inside Number 9.
Oh, aye. Yeah. That was
a better escape room episode. Anyway, Agatha all along. I'm enjoying it. I think it's good fun.
Yeah. It's okay. It just lost me a little bit with the third one. I thought, is the quirks it's getting a bit quirky. I know it is meant to be quirky, but just too quirky for me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I was looking for something to watch. Obviously, what do you call it? That when you, God, it is. Is this what it's like being you? Excuse me. Sorry. When you selection, but that's the option overload type thing. You know what I mean? Aye, that's the one.
That's the one.
So anyway, so I went. I saw the now icon on the Roku box in here up there, and then I went. Oh, I wonder if it's logged in. So it was logged in. So I watched The Penguin.
I was wondering if you were going to say that.
Yeah,
I've watched it as well.
I thought it was very, very good.
It's very good.
Excellent first episode. I think Kristen Milotti.
Oh yeah,
is very good. I'm assuming she's going to be the big bad of this season.
I think so.
I thought she was really good.
She's the daughter of Falcone, isn't she?
Falcone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been in Arkham, and she's based on a character from the comics, I think.
Yeah, it's good because
Called
she's obviously I think she's escaped from Arkham.
She said they let her go, but why would Arkham let her go?
She seems a bit
sense. Yeah.
I think she's going to get crazier and crazier.
Let's just say unhinged.
Yeah.
She seems a bit unhinged. So anyway, bless you.
Thanks.
Contact from the screen. So yeah, and I actually said to Anna, I said, "Do you know who that is?" Pointing at the penguin. She goes, "No, I've no idea." And I went, "It's Colin Farrell." She went, "No, it isn't."
I cannot get my head. I mean, yeah, I saw him doing an interview earlier on, and he actually said that if somebody knocked him out, put the makeup on, and then showed him a picture of himself, he wouldn't know it was him either.
No,
there's not an inch of him. Even the voice, the way he walks,
it's different.
you know,
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, because he's got the limp. Because
wrong.
he's
Yeah,
because he's got the
his
club
foot's
foot.
all his foot's all distorted, and his voice, he's nothing about him when you see him getting interviewed as him. It's an unbelievable transformation. It's unbelievable.
It's brilliant.
It's,
and he plays it. It's
proper
such a good
stuff.
kind of like low level. Yeah, low level. It's almost the Sopranos in the Batman universe.
Yeah,
it's kind of
the rise
of
level.
Or the rise of the Penguin. Yeah,
there's obviously a gap there for him to rise up through and become the big man.
Kingfisher.
Yeah.
And then what else was I watching? Oh yeah, I started watching Ted because obviously I've got Now.
Oh, the TV series.
I'm just going through that. It's hilarious. it's really funny.
I think James watched that all. I watched a few episodes but dropped out. I think it was one of James that you said to me that was really good. It was like, I think it was based on a show, a TV show or something. Can't remember. There was like a parody thing. Can't remember, but I mean, I do like it. I like the character and stuff, but I fell away from it.
I watched. I'll talk about Ed McMahon next week because I'll have watched it all by then. I watched One and Done, Twilight of the Gods. Another swing and a miss from the House of Singer. Snyder, sorry. What is it with the embers? What is it with the embers? Okay, just tell me.
Does he do slow motion in cartoon? Does he do slow motion in animation?
Slow motion, embers, lots of graphic violence, nudity. It's got everything in it, and I'm like,
I start watching it. Sounds good.
It isn't. It's not good.
I think I've caught the cold off you through the internet. I'm starting to sniff now.
You've got a virus.
I've got a computer virus.
Anyway, I didn't like it. I'm done. I'm one episode and I'm done. And it ends in like a kind of cliffhanger that's going to pull you into the story. And I'm like, no, not interested. Not for me.
I might try it.
Our Friday night movie, we were looking for something to watch, and we thought we could watch another James Bond movie. But then I said, what about this movie? And so we watched Wolves.
The Apple TV.
Brad and Clooney. Brad and Clooney back together again. Very enjoyable.
Good. Thank God. Really,
kind of by the numbers type thing. The bit of comedy. There's quite a fair bit of comedy in it. Not too many twists and turns. Kind of fairly standard. Buddy type thing where it's like, they've been thrust together and they don't like working together and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's it's the two of them just riffing off each other. It was fun. It's fun watching those two together.
I like them both. I loved them in Ocean's 11 and all those movies. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they were in 3 Ocean's movies together. They were in Burn After Reading. They were in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Yeah.
And then this one as well. So. Yeah,
that's right. Good,
but not The Men Who Stare at Goats.
No, Brad Pitt's not in that. Ewan McGregor's in that.
I think he is. Yeah. And then we watched Dr. No on Saturday. So, watched the first James Bond movie because it's the weekend. You got to watch a James Bond movie.
Because it'd be rude not to.
It'd be rude not to. Because Thursday is a new Friday. Oh, yes.
Dear.
We watch his videos. How come he doesn't watch us? Anyway.
That's right. I know.
And that's it. That's all that's fit to print. You got anything else?
thanks for the comments and all that. That was great.
I know, yeah.
Nice
Thanks
one.
so much for joining us. I know it's a Monday,
Yeah.
you know, like, and
I know.
we've mucked you around something rotten this year.
Yeah, back to Sunday.
Sorry.
As usual, next week.
Back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now again.
Yeah. As a wise man once said.
That's right, yeah. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, and of course liking and sharing on social media really does help the channel out, boost our profile and all that kind of stuff in the YouTube algos, and these things cost nothing. But thank you so much for watching live. Thank you for participating in the comments to that side, I think it is.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next Sunday at 8 o'clock. Promise.
Cheers.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Thanks, guys.